I'm Nicole Kuhn, the show manager for BRS, and I'm going to walk you through how to book your booth online. First, you'll want to go to the trade show website, which is batsybrs.com. From there, under the exhibit drop-down menu, you'll select Get a Booth. This page has information for exhibitors, pretty much anything you need to know about the show. If you scroll down, you'll see a button that says Book Today. We'll get to that in a minute. Underneath that will be the booth pricing for the various sizes, including the early bird price and the regular price. The main thing to note on this page is the early bird discount pricing codes. You'll need these at the checkout with the online process to get the early bird pricing. So note which code you need for what booth size you want. Also included on this page is what you get with your booth and what's not included with your booth. Underneath that includes exhibitor move-in and move-out times. And finally, there is an order form for the lead retrieval system for exhibitors if you choose to use that for the show. So let's go ahead and book our booth. We'll scroll back to the top of the page and click on Book Today. An interactive floor plan will be displayed. From here, I can see which booths are available. They're noted in blue or gray color. And by hovering over the booth, it will tell me the regular booth price, and as well as if I hover over one that's red, it will tell me what exhibitor is currently booked in that booth. So I can see if any of my competition's nearby. If I'm looking for a specific exhibitor, I can do a search by their company name and find out which booth they're at by selecting the display that's shown on the search results. So I can be mindful of that when I go ahead and book my booth. I can also search by product or service to see if there is any competition by a booth that I want, and it will show anyone that has windows in their company or product and services description. So this booth looks good. I'll go ahead and book that. Let's say I decide I want a larger booth. So I can either continue to the checkout page or continue shopping. So since I want a larger booth, I can go ahead and select the one adjacent to it, so that way I end up with a 10 by 20. I can purchase both of these 10 by 10s at the same time. So I'll go ahead and continue to the checkout page. Since I actually want to only purchase a 10 by 10, I will go ahead and remove one of these booths. And then I'll continue to the checkout. Now I get to a page that gives me the payment plan options. I can either pay the entire amount today by credit card or e-check, or I can pay on the following schedule using a credit card or e-check as well. If I go with the payment plan, the payment of $200, the deposit, is due today, and the balance then would be due then on March 1st. So I'm going to go with the payment plan and then continue to the checkout page. This is all the required information that's needed for the online booking. Anything noted with the red asterisk is required. So I'll go ahead and fill out the company information, the contact information as well too, as this will be displayed on the interactive floor plan. I'll be sure to include a description of the products and services and include some keywords on what I'll have in my booth, so that way attendees can find me a little more easily. I can also browse my computer for a logo and upload it as well. Be sure as well to include your company website. Here's where I enter my discount code. So I'll just go ahead and type that in and hit apply. The page will be refreshed and all your information that you previously entered will be saved. You'll note the discount amount that's been applied, the amount of payment that I'm submitting today, and then the balance that will be due on March 1st. As I continue to scroll down, I'll have options for my billing information and my payment information. Under payment information, I can select if I want to pay by credit card or electronic check. So if I choose electronic check, there's certain information that needs to be submitted. The same goes for a credit card. So be sure to complete all this applicable billing information and payment information as well. When I scroll down to the bottom of the page, I can go ahead and submit my order. By doing so, I'm agreeing to the Booth Boss terms of use. And Booth Boss is the interactive floor plan software. Also, by submitting the order, I agree to the terms and conditions of the trade show as well. So once I click on Submit My Order, a new page will be displayed that says my application has been submitted. What happens then on the back end is, as the show manager, I'll receive notification of a pending booth sale, and I'll go in and review the order and approve it. Once I, as the show manager, approve your booth transaction, your credit card will be processed or the electronic will go through. If for whatever reason you need a receipt for your transaction, you can just go to boothboss.com and click on Exhibitors Need a Receipt button. There you can just fill out some basic information and a receipt will be emailed to you. And that's it. If you have any questions, you can call me at 651-697-7571 or you can email me at nicole@batsy.org. Thanks for your interest in our show.